Alright, so I'm Roman Lily, and I am currently here in Paris, and today I'm going to show you what I spend in a day. Now this should be interesting because Paris just made the list of like #2 most expensive, second most expensive city in the world, so that's not good. I think it was only behind, I think Singapore came in as #1, but anyway, it's expensive here. So if you've seen some of my videos on like what I spend in a day in different cities in India, this is gonna be a little different. So the exchange rate right now, I checked this morning, it's like $1.23 US is €1. So the euro is stronger than the dollar. So for every euro I spend, it's gonna cost me a bit more in US. So it's definitely the opposite in many ways of my experience in India. So right now I am heading to a store. I'm trying to find a crosswalk here. So right now I'm heading to a store because I actually want to make some stuff. I want to make some juice, some sauerkraut. I want to buy some mason jars. And then my plan is to find a nice place for lunch. And then I want to buy some groceries and make my dinner. So a lot of things I need to buy today. It's all probably going to be pretty pricey. I'm trying to cross this street here. But hopefully it'll be good. So I've already had some meals here in Paris that were like more than what I was spending in an entire day in India. So like when I was in India, I was trying to keep my budget at about $15 a day, US. And there's no way I could do that here in France. It might be possible, I can't do it, but let's see how it works out. The truth is, even though I've been here for a little bit now, it's like some ambulance going by, so loud. But even though I've been here for a few days, I actually haven't really been tracking my expenses. I think I've been afraid to. It's like I don't want to know. I've just been spending money without really looking at it and seeing how much I'm spending in a day. So this should be interesting for all of us to see how much I spend. So I'm gonna walk to the store and then get some food.
How long of a walk was it?
Alright, just bought my mason jars. I have them here in my bag. I got a pack of 6. They are really heavy. I wasn't thinking about that when I decided to come here first before going to lunch and everything. But so anyway, the mason jars cost 21 euros. So I don't even know how much that is, like 25, 26 US, something like that. I don't know, it's kind of a lot. But I really needed these mason jars, and it was like to buy one was like 17 or 18 euros. So I figured I'll just buy 6 for 22 euros, 21, 22, whatever it was. So anyway, on my way to get some food now. Hopefully I will find something delicious and not too expensive. I don't know, let's see. I think everything here is expensive though. It's all kind of relative. So I'm still on my way to lunch, but I spotted this cute little organic grocery store that I've been in before. I'm gonna stop in here. I think they have some cookies that I like. I haven't been to this location, but a different one, same brand, so hopefully they still have it. Okay, got my 2 cookies. Kind of dangerous to look around this store for me. These cookies are like $1, €1. They're almost 2 euros each. They are $1.90 each. I got 2. So just under 4 euros for 2 cookies. They're vegan and they're gluten-free and they're delicious though. Anyway, I'm not gonna look around. Well, I see juices in the back. I'm kind of thirsty. Maybe let's have a look. This is why they say you shouldn't go shopping when you're hungry. Picked up a couple extra things. I'm trying 2 new vegan yogurts. One is coconut based, one is almond based. I think they're like 2 or 3 or 4 euros each. Okay, so the 2 yogurts, 2 cookies came to just under 10 euros. Not super cheap, but not terrible. As long as the yogurts taste good, I'll be happy. I know that those cookies are delicious, but I need to get to lunch because I'm hungry. That's why I'm buying all this stuff right now. I need something to eat. I need some real food. I'm excited. I love quinoa. I love avocado. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is good. Really healthy, delicious, fresh. This is good. Worth the euros.
Et moi je vous avais demandé celui à la ricotta, le gâteau aux épices, là, si vous voulez. Non, mais aucun souci.
So, just finished lunch, and what's amazing is I'm sitting there starting my salad, and I bump into
that guy, Anthony.
This guy, Anthony, who I last saw in India, and now
and
we're here in Paris.
Totally random and haphazard for me to be here. So
totally by chance.
Ah, c'est pas moi. Ah, je crois que c'était moi. Ah, mignon.
Making friends everywhere. Which way are you going?
I'm going this way.
Okay, I'm gonna walk this way too. So I'm doing my tally today of what I'm spending in a day for lunch, but I'm not adding anything to my lunch bill because Anthony here was so sweet and treated me to lunch, so kind. Try not to run into things on the street here.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just a little gesture for a very, very, very pleasant and totally unexpected meeting.
Yes, so it's such a nice surprise on many levels. And now I still need to buy groceries for the day though, so that's coming up. Lunch would have been, I think the salad was about, what, 14 euros?
14 something, yeah.
14 something.
And the cakes were around 5 something.
Yeah, we had a few desserts too. To be honest, we had 3 desserts.
Well, I had 2 because I'm still growing up.
You know, gotta be healthy and get enough to eat. So we ate well this lunch. It was really nice. So, still need to go to the grocery store, buy some things for dinner. Let's see how this day goes. Nice surprises.
Go back to work.
Yeah, he's going back to work. Okay, just made it back to my place. I need to have a little snack, have some cookie. I bought my €2 cookie. So, I'm staying with a friend right now in Paris, so luckily that is not going to be added to my cost of my expenses for here in Paris. But if I was staying in a hostel, prices range between like 23 euros a night for a dorm room, all the way up to like 45 euros a night for a dorm. That's about the same price I was paying for Japan, for like Tokyo and Kyoto. Really the only other places I've encountered that were so expensive. By the way, this cookie is amazing. I still need to leave and go do some grocery shopping so that I can have food for dinner. But I'm so tired. Walking around with those mason jars was really heavy. It was really intense. It took me like 40 minutes to walk back. So, I'm going to lay here for a little while and then go out and do some more shopping. Alright, so I am headed to the grocery store now. Trying to pick up a few things. When I go grocery shopping, by the way, for cooking, I rarely can find everything I want at one store. So I know I'm going to go to at least 2 The first store is called Marks and Spencer. In the US, it reminds me kind of like, not in the US, I mean, comparing it to a US store, it reminds me kind of like a Trader Joe's, because it has lots of different Marks and Spencer brand things. And then after that, I think I'm going to go to a store called Carrefour, which is just kind of like a generic sort of grocery store option. So that's my plan. Cross this street and be on my way. Okay, so I'm wandering around this store. So far I just have some kale in my bag. I really want to make a salad. I miss kale salads from LA. The kale is like €1.30 for the bag. It's not that big. It's definitely more affordable in the US. I could get more kale for like maybe $1 and it would be organic. I think this kale is just regular. It's not organic. But I haven't seen any organic kale, so this is the best I can do here. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else in this store. This store has a lot of different prepared foods. They even have like some Indian dishes. It's like some samosas are like €3.99. Let me see. Rice that's prepared is like €3.29. Let's have a look. Alright, heading to store number 2, find some groceries. Spent €1.40. It's like $2 at that last store for the kale. So let's see what other vegetables I can find. Alright, so I've got my little cart full of vegetables. It's actually really heavy. I picked heavy things. I have a butternut squash, a cabbage, a cauliflower, a couple tomatoes, an avocado, a lemon. Let's see how much this costs. Alright, so not too bad. Those groceries came to just under €11. This food that I bought should be good enough for at least 3 meals, something like that. So, not too bad. I need to whip up some food and see about tallying this up for the day, see how much I spent. Alright, so for dinner I made roasted cauliflower, kale salad, and butternut squash soup. So excited. Let's get into my tally for the day, everything that I spent. So I spent €22 on the mason jars. I was treated to lunch, but I spent €10 on cookies and the 2 yogurts, €1.30 on kale, and I spent just under €11 on groceries for dinner. And by the way, those euros, I mean the dinner groceries will last, for a little bit, not just one meal. So I actually spent €56 today, which is $68. And keep in mind what I did and didn't spend money on. So I did not pay for any hotel or hostel accommodations, and I also did not pay for my lunch today. But that said, I wasn't really watching a budget. I just sort of was spending the money that I wanted to spend. If I wanted to eat more cheaply, I certainly could have. And I actually have a video coming up where I'm going to show you some of the cheaper eats around Paris. There are some affordable ways to eat around here. And there are also some fancy ways to eat around here too. So maybe I'll show a look at both. Today, like where I went for lunch, was sort of middle of the road. Not expensive by Paris standards and not cheap either. Just sort of a normal, sort of typical lunch place. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. There's a lot more coming up from around Paris, but all over the world. So I'll see you later.